Assalamualaikum. So this is another chapter for MGT269. In this chapter, we're gonna discuss about meeting. Okay, let's start. What is meeting? Okay, meeting can be defined as the coming together of at least two people for any lawful purpose. Okay, so meaning that when we want to having this discussion, if it is more than two people, okay, so we call it as meeting. Okay, so of course it will have the lawful purposes. Okay, it can be vary in size and can have many purposes. Okay, among the purpose why we conduct a meeting is because we want to provide information for all the people. Okay, so call all the people having this meeting and give all the information that we want. Okay, it is also to obtain information. Okay, you call the meeting because you need all this information from all the people. Okay, meeting also conducted because we want to solve problems, so you can see face to face, eye to eye to solve the problem. Okay, to make decisions. Okay, from the problems we come up with a decisions, or from the situation we come up with a decision. To air grievance or complaints. Okay, if you have any complaints, you're not feel comfortable. Okay, so we can clear the air. Okay, by having this meeting, discuss with each other, and to develop cooperation and influence attitudes. Okay, it is easier for the management, okay, to have all this cooperation from the subordinate, all the people inside the organization. When we have the meeting, we clear everything, we give all the information, so once people are clear, then they will willingly to accept. Okay. Okay, what are the advantages of having meeting? Okay, first one is to bring together more knowledge and experience because we share everything in the meeting. Okay, so more people in the meeting, so they can share all the knowledge or experience that they have. Okay, to make more info available to everyone, so everyone who attend the meeting will get the information. Okay, to develop ideas and finding solutions through brainstorming. Okay, because when we call a meeting, we having all this discussion, so everyone in the meeting can chip in their ideas. Okay, so we can find the best ideas and get the best solutions. Okay, to improve the communication flow downward, upward, or horizontal, because when we having this meeting, so everyone can give info. Okay, brainstorming with each other. Yeah, whether you are at the high position, lower position, so everyone will come together and listen to each other during the meeting. Okay, to know the feelings and attitudes of employees towards the management. So during this meeting, you can ask everyone about the feelings. Okay, so there are two types of meetings, okay, formal and also informal. Okay, for formal meeting, everything that discussed during the meeting will be recorded as a minutes. Okay, the meeting will be informed and notified in writing a few days before. So before you conduct the meeting, you will call out the meeting by sending out the notice. Okay, and also with the agenda. While for the informal meeting, okay, called to discuss matters that arise suddenly, is sudden. Okay, so it is short notice, maybe by giving notice or by word of mouth. Okay, no agenda and no minutes, so it is not recorded. Okay, so it is informal. Okay, for formal meeting, okay, we have four types of formal meeting. Okay, the first one is inaugural general meeting. Okay, the purpose is to decide whether a society should be formed or not. Once it is decided to be formed, the constitution and standing orders are formulated. Okay, so we conducted this meeting, inaugural meeting, to decide whether we want to form the organization or not. Okay, so the first meeting to form the organization, if it is be formed, is what we call as inaugural general meeting. So the frequency for this meeting is only once. Okay, meaning that you only conduct inaugural general meeting only once. Okay, when you want to decide to form the organization. So the participants will be those, okay, who interested in forming the society. Okay. The second one we have is inaugural general meeting or AGM. The purpose is to elect the executive committee to enable officials of EC to present their report to allow members to air their views. Okay, so the frequency is once every year. Okay, because it is annual general meeting, so once per year. Okay, the participants will be all members, all the members of the organization will be called out for the AGM. Okay. The next one is executive committee meeting. The purpose is to discuss day-to-day affairs, for example, to get progress reports of activities, okay? To discuss a particular task or project that has been assigned. Okay? It's a very common meeting. Okay, so the frequency is depends on the needs of each society. It can be weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, okay, or bi-weekly. Okay, participant will be the committee members only. Okay. And the last one we have is extraordinary general meeting. The purpose is to discuss urgent matter which cannot wait for the next meeting. Extraordinary general meeting we conducted because there are urgent matters that we need to solve it right now. Okay, so usually all the meeting we have the AGM, annual general meeting. Okay, since we cannot wait for the date for the AGM, so that's why we have to do extraordinary general meeting. Okay, for example, to elect a new chairperson in a case of resignation or sudden death. Okay. The frequency is as and when necessary. We just call it if we think that it's very necessary. If it can be wait until the AGM, so we're gonna wait. Okay, so the participants will be everyone, all the members for the organization. Okay, what makes the meeting valid for the formal meeting? Okay, so a meeting must be properly convened, arranged, and called. Okay, a notice must be sent out to everyone. Okay, you must give at least a few days before you conduct the meeting so that people will have the time to arrange the time to come to the meeting. Okay, a notice must be free from anything made to confuse. Okay, a notice must be or have all the important details, for example, the date, the place, okay, time for the meeting. Okay, the secretary with the authority of the convening body must issue the notice. The secretary who will issue the notice. Okay, a meeting must be properly constituted or represented, meaning that the meeting must be chaired by the valid chairman. Okay, there must be a quorum to start a meeting. The number of the people who attend the meeting must be enough. Okay, there must be a quorum during the meeting. When you want to start the meeting, you must have enough members. Okay, and then while you are doing the meeting, there must be enough members in the meeting. If suddenly during the meeting some of the members leave the meeting, so if it is not enough of the quorum, you have to stop the meeting. Okay, if you continue, so it won't be a valid meeting. All your decisions, okay, during the meeting won't be valid. Okay? A meeting must be properly conducted. Okay? Must be held in accordance with the regulations. Yeah? Okay, preparation for a successful meeting. Okay, we have to decide why the meeting, why we need to do the meeting, who should attend the meeting, where to do the meeting, and when we want to do the meeting. Okay, so decide the purpose. Okay, whether you want to be informational or you want to decide to make decision. Okay, select the participant. Okay, for example, if you want to make the purpose of the meeting is for to give out the information, so of course you need a larger group. Okay, if you need just to do the decisions, okay, so maybe you just elect or call for those who are relevant. Okay, choose the time and facility, the room arrangement, the time, the visual aids if you need. Okay, and you have to set the agenda. Okay, you have to give out the notice. Okay, together with the notice you have to come up with the agenda. Okay, so must have the time to prepare the agenda, and then have to make sure that everything that you list out in the agenda is enough to be covered during the meeting. Okay, when you want to conducting and participating, okay, keep the meeting on track, okay, follow the parliamentary procedure, okay, and so encourage participation, okay, and close effectively, okay. Always encourage people to give out their ideas, their opinion during the meeting, okay. Need to follow up, meaning that meeting minutes, okay, must have the minutes for the meeting. Okay. So that's it for meeting. We're gonna continue with the second video. Thank you very much.